There's a reason we're here, there's a vibe in the air that neither you or me could deny. Boy, I see how you stare up and down everywhere. I can tell you're far from shy. So let's talk till we drop or till we get kicked out. Let's just say what we want, come on, spit it out. You and me both got the time to try to get to know each other's minds. So let's talk till we drop or till we get kicked out. Everybody.
Good morning. Happy Saturday. I just got out the shower. Skin is glistening. Okay. If you want to know how to get your skin moisturized without overdoing it on lotion, because we all know the summer is coming, you don't want to be melting, y'all need to get this, okay? This right here. Okay, I used to use baby oil gel. Still looks too slick for me, for my liking, okay? But as soon as you pull back that shower curtain, before you reach for your towel, put this on. I'm gonna put it close. This is the Palmer's Cocoa Butter Formula with vitamin E. It moisturizes, softens. My arm be like the baby's behind, I promise you. It's 48-hour moisture. I can't attest to that because I shower every day. So I don't know if it's 48 hours, but what I do know is I don't be ashy. So before you dry off, put some of this, one leg. Some more, next leg. I got a big leg. Again, put it on both arms, back, shoulder, all over, okay? And you see it's still there. So today I'm going to add, what am I wearing today? I used the Byredo Ball Day Freak shower gel for my second wash, so I'm gonna put the lotion on too today. So here it goes, and I'm really just gonna put it on the upper body because this costs like $68. I think it's $68. Too much to be applying on. Ain't nobody gonna smell my leg, okay? Ain't nobody smelling your leg. So I'm just gonna put it on the upper body, and I'll apply some other lotion to the lower half, okay? That's how you save. I love me a little luxury, but I also like saving my coins. So I'm gonna put that on. I got me a little Chipotle right here. If y'all ain't know by now, Chipotle is probably like my favorite food. And I'm actually about to go out to eat, but not until like maybe 4:30, 5 o'clock is a reservation. So I need to get something in me so I don't unalive, okay? So happy Mother's Day weekend. I've been trying to do things for me this weekend, okay? So yesterday went and got my nails done, got my toes done. I did my hair, but we don't know how it's gonna come out. We gonna see. I twisted with a foam this time. I'm really not a twist out girl, a natural hair girl. I'm just trying to do something in between time to get away from the bun, number one, because if you always have your hair back in the bun, although it looks bomb, snatch, edges laid, bomb. However, if you always keep your hair back in the bun, your hair is gonna start breaking off. So I'm just trying to do something a little different. I'm not gonna keep these twists out like twist out. I'm probably gonna try to do a high bun today. Like I said, I'm going out for Mother's Day, and let me put this on before. Yeah, the weather in the DMV today. Who can explain? Who's responsible? Because it is freezing outside. It's rainy, it's freezing, and it messed up my outfit plans. So I gotta pull out something from winter because it's that cold. Like, it's really cold. I'm really not liking it, but yeah, I'm gonna have to try to pull out. I'm probably gonna wear like a turtleneck because I think I want to do a high bun, kind of like a messy high bun. We'll see. But I'm gonna do my makeup because I feel like getting cute. It's a weekend. It's supposed to be dedicated to me. Okay, so try to get try to do all that I can to make it special for moi. Also, who's in charge of setting up Mother's Day on the 1st of the month? Is it always this early? Because I feel like not only is it Mother's Day, your bills are due this week. Tuition for schools is due. Grocery shop. Like, who set this up? I feel like they should at least given us to mid-May. You know? So anyway, I couldn't do, I like to go shopping for myself on Mother's Day, but couldn't do too much because the mortgage is due. And my car note, godly. Anyway, I'll be right back. I'm gonna lotion up my body before it get dry. It's not gonna be dry, but you know what I mean. It's not wet no more. Be back. If you'd like to see how I got this look, just stay tuned. Okay guys, so finally finished putting on my lotion up my body. I'm probably gonna add some more maybe and some perfume when I'm done, but I had to put on my robe so that my child, these kids is just doing anything in here. Anything to work my nerve. But anyway, I had to put my robe on because I didn't want my towel to be exposing all of this, okay? So anyway, I'm just gonna pin up my hair for right now to the side, just so it's out of my way. Ooh, child. Just so it's out of the way. I wanted to do just like a little, now I really don't even know if I'm gonna upload this video because who am I to be speaking on this, but I feel like there's some things I've been through in my life that I don't necessarily speak about, you know, all the time. So in lieu of Mother's Day, I just wanted to come and speak on like being a single mother, celebrating Mother's Day without anybody like really celebrating you, you know what I'm saying? So basically, I'm gonna do a get ready with me. I'm really not gonna talk through the products because if you watch my last video or some videos before, what was I getting ready for? I can't remember what I was getting ready for, but anyway, same makeup routine, nothing different. If I do anything different, I'll mention it. So anyway, I just wanted to come and talk about basically, you know, how I became a single mother of two. I have two children, if you haven't noticed so far. I have a 13-year-old and a 7-year-old. And I just wanted to come and talk about, you know, like how I became a single mother. It wasn't by choice, it was by force, okay? And, you know, it's definitely, anything I say in this video is no shade to any other single mothers. You know, none of us are above each other, okay? So no matter your circumstance, how you happen, whatever, nobody's above nobody. So disclaimer, if I just get to rambling and say something that you don't like, okay? It's no shade, promise. But anyway, wait, all I have on my face so far is I washed it and I toned it with the Laneige. It's like a cream toner or moisturizer toner, so it also kind of moisturized my face because y'all know I'm not adding no moisturizer. So anyway, back to the subject at hand. I'm just going to talk about like how I became a single mother. This is nothing that I've really talked about publicly before. You know, people who know me on a, you know, personal level, of course they know, but basically I was married and my husband passed away. So me and my husband, we were high school sweethearts. We started dating in, I want to say like the summer of 10th grade. So this might have been like 2003, maybe 2004, and maybe more like 2004. So, of course, high school sweethearts dated all throughout 11th grade, 12th grade, and beyond, right? So by the time we graduated in 2006, he went to college. I stayed here for just 1 year at community college, and the next year I was going to go to like a regular university or whatever, but I got pregnant with our son and had him in 2008. So that just tells you I stayed here for college. I didn't go away because who's going to take care of my baby, okay? So I stayed here for college, worked, whatever. You know, he did his 4 years of college. We stayed together the whole time, you know, no breakups, no makeups, however that goes or whatever. But anyway, by the time he came back, we decided to get married, I think in like 2013. Now, another disclaimer, I have a really bad memory. I don't remember dates that well, specific dates. Like, of course, I can remember like around the time of year it happened, but a specific date, you're not gonna get that out of me. I don't know. But anyway, we decided to get married, and it was like October of 2013. Yeah, I think it was 2013. So We got married, had our son. We moved into our first apartment together. It was like both of our first times ever moving out, living on our own technically. But, you know, we had the good life, you know. We was making it work, paying our bills, going to work. You know, we had just become like a family. Nothing really changed from being boyfriend and girlfriend to being husband and wife. We were still like best friends, like this. You know what I'm saying? So, anyway, fast forward like 4 months after we got married, I got pregnant with our daughter. So that was, if I'm doing the calculations correct, my birthday is February 1st. She was born in October, so his birthday is January 12th. So I got pregnant sometime between January 12th, February 1st, and Valentine's Day. Okay? Stole it back. It's like, no, I'm joking. But anyway, I got pregnant with our daughter. And yeah, you know, I thought we were just gonna be a big, happy family. We was gonna live happily ever after. And I had our daughter in October. So of course we got married in October. A year later, I had a baby. And she was actually due on our wedding anniversary, which was 10/26. But I was like, I can't be pushing out no baby. And I'm supposed to be celebrating my 1-year anniversary. Who's doing that? Anyway, so I ended up having her October 15th. Of 2014. And yeah, you know, we was a big happy family, blah blah. So around 2015, like I said, his birthday's in January, mine's in February. So he was having problems with his ear, like he couldn't really hear that well. He always felt like something was like stuck in it, right? So he went to the doctor, and basically they told him he had like a tumor on his eardrum. So, you know, he was going to get it surgically removed because, you know, he's young. He doesn't need, like, you can't hear. He wasn't deaf, but, you know, you could tell when you can't hear. So he wanted to get it, you know, surgically removed. Fine, okay. You know, but I was just like, you know, don't mess up our birthdays. You know, get it done after our birthday. So birthdays come, his birthday come, we celebrate. My birthday came, celebrated. Valentine's Day came, celebrated, okay? And so he got the surgery like around the end of February. So it's really supposed to be just a routine, I hope it's not too dark, a routine surgery, you know, go in, get it taken out, maybe stay in the hospital maybe 1 or 2 days just to make sure that, you know, you recover at home. So basically, on a Friday, late, it was like the last week of February, so maybe like around the 20th, right? We go in, check in, get his surgery. He has the surgery. He comes out of surgery, highs, I don't know what, talking to me like, where's Chelsea? Where is my wife? Right? So, you know, he was cool. He was fine. Of course, you know, he had to come down from that, had to recover or whatever. So he was fine. A week later, my husband passed away. So he had complications from the surgery. I don't really know if it was malpractice. I'm not gonna really get into all of that because, you know, it's none of YouTube's business. But anyway, he passed away. So basically that's how I ended up being a single mother. After that happened, you know, if anyone knows me in real life, you know that I'm not really emotional. I keep my emotions to myself. I'm an Aquarius, okay? You don't get much emotion out of me. But I could say, you know, that situation really kind of, like, I still honestly to this day don't have the words for it. Like, I wouldn't really say it broke me because I had my 2 kids I needed to live for. You know, like, I couldn't really take time to grieve, to fall out, to become discombobulated. Like, I didn't have that type of time. Like, we lived in an apartment, so of course I had to figure out, like, go into straight super woman mode. You know what I'm saying? Where are we going to live? What are we going to do? How am I going to take care of my kids? Like, and of course, I already had experience in this because before we got married, I had a son. Of course, I wasn't taking care of him 100% on my own. I lived with my parents. You know, they helped a whole lot. Thank God for my parents. They helped a whole lot, you know, but I've had this experience, you know, so it's not like I don't know what to do. it's just the shock of I have a 6-year-old and I have a 4-month-year-old. My daughter was 4 months when her dad passed away, and I'm just like, oh my God, like, what am I going to do about where we're going to live? How am I going to take care of these guys? Still got to work. I'm still in school. Like, what am I going to do? So basically, I moved, me and my 2 kids, we moved back in with my mom. She was always open armed. She never said, y'all can't come back. You know, to this day, I think, although she might not like it, to this day, if I actually was homeless and needed somewhere to come, my mother would let me come back, you know. So I do thank God for my parents, for my mom, you know, for my dad. They always have an open door policy as long as you ain't out here wilding, okay? Once you start going crazy, the revolving door is closed. But anyway, so yeah, I think what got me through that time, honestly, like I can't remember a lot. I really feel like I was out of it, but I was in it. You know what I'm saying? Like I can't really remember a lot. I never really did like a hard cry. Like I really just went into superwoman mode. Like I had to take care of my kids. So fast forward to then, you know, I still feel like I deal with grief about it. It's not constant grief. It hits me every now and again. You know, when I think about my kids, especially my son, he was 6, so he was in our wedding. Of course, he remembers his dad from day one, like, loved his dad. So, and my daughter, I mean, well, let's go back to my son. I feel, it's like I don't really know how to, you know, not comfort, but I've never been through that. You know, I have both of my parents still. I've never lost a parent, so I don't even know, like, what he's feeling, how he feels about it, you know. Of course, I try to talk to him about it, but he doesn't really like talking about it. He doesn't want to do therapy before anybody gets in the comments. I'm not going to pressure him to do therapy unless he starts, like, acting out. He knows what therapy is. He knows what it does. He knows I've been through therapy. Maybe not necessarily all the things I've discussed in therapy, but he knows what therapy is and he doesn't want to do it. So the only way I would pressure him to do therapy is if I feel like he's starting to act out, or if of course he's missing something from not having a father, but until you can't make somebody do therapy. He's not going to be totally into it and working it the way it's supposed to be worked if he doesn't want to be there. So he hasn't gone to therapy, but he doesn't like talking about it for real. Like, he gets still emotional about it. Of course, he misses his dad, but what I try to do is, like, have pictures. He has a lot of pictures with his dad. So I made, like, a collage. I'll show you guys or whatever, but, you know, something to help him remember his dad by he was 6. So, of course, the older you get, it's like memories start to, like, fade. So I'm just trying to keep memories alive for him, kind of, you know, the best way I know how. But, you know, of course, I feel bad for him. He doesn't have his father. He has great grandparents. He has great godparents who have really stepped up and been, you know, father figure for him, great uncles, everything. But it's nothing like your real father, you know? And same thing for my daughter. She's never going to experience a dad. Like, she was 4 months. And I think I worry about her a little bit more because I don't, you know, girls who have grown up without a father, sometimes, you know, they can go down the wrong path with looking for something that they miss in a father, you know? She doesn't know what she misses. She doesn't know, like, the comfort of a dad or what a dad can do. So it's like, I don't want her to go searching for, oh, who makes me feel so loved that, you know, to look at somebody like, y'all know what I'm trying to say. So, yeah, I could tell, like, sometimes she gets a little jealous when, you know, she doesn't have a lot of pictures with him because she was 4 months old. Like, there wasn't a lot of time to take pictures and whatnot. So I could tell she gets a little jealous when, you know, she sees all the pictures with my son and his dad. And she's like, where are my pictures? And I'm just like, you know, I have like a couple, of course, from when she was born at the hospital, her christening. And I want to say that might be it. Like, I didn't take a lot of pictures because who, you know, of course I didn't expect this. But anyway, yeah, those are like my struggles of being a single mom. So anyway, to the Mother's Day aspect of it, I try to celebrate myself on Mother's Day. I could say I get a little, what I call it, sad. I guess I get like a little sad because, for Mother's Day, it's all about my mother, or I have a sister, so, her husband celebrates her on Mother's Day, and it gets a little like sad, because I don't have anyone to like really celebrate me, or my kids are really not old enough to get me anything. I tell them every year, all I want is a Sephora gift card. So my son like gets with his grandfather, and they give me a Sephora gift card because that's all I really want. I want new skincare, something that's going to make me happy. So that's where we're at with that. I think as the years have gone on, it's been about, my daughter is 7 now, so it's been almost 7 years. And, the more time goes on, it doesn't hurt as bad. It doesn't, I don't really, I think about me and him on non-significant days. You know how some people, when it's his birthday or the anniversary of his death, they'll like text you thinking about you. And I'm like, what? I wasn't even thinking about that today. Like, okay, thank you. But it's like, how do you say that without not sounding selfish, maybe? Because you do feel good when people remember, what you've been through, or remember your late husband. You do feel good about it, but sometimes, like, if I wasn't even thinking about it, or, if I didn't post about it on social media, like, oh my God, I'm so sad today, about, you don't have to bring it up, I don't know if everybody feels like that, but that's me. Yeah, that's just how I feel about it. Like, I'm not saying I'm trying to forget about it, but, you're trying to get over it. You're trying to move on. You're trying to heal from it. And, a reminder all the time is not always the best thing. So, anyway, how I try to celebrate myself for Mother's Day, well, really, this eyebrow is not getting it today. Really, I try to celebrate myself all the time, 24/7, okay, every month. I try to do things for me that are, things that I like to do, things that make me happy. So, that could be shopping. That could be buying a perfume, whatever it is, Ooh, child, eyebrows are not eyebrow today. But, yeah, I am open to finding love again. I feel like I am a little hard on men out here because, and I understand, but it's hard to, like, it's hard to remember that ain't nobody gonna top my nigga. You know what I'm saying? Nobody's gonna be up here top tier with him. And I try not to compare him to these other men because, he wasn't perfect, but he was mine. Okay? Sorry. I dropped this anyway. But yeah, like I said, he wasn't perfect, but he was mine. And child, it's hard getting used to these men out here who, back then I was younger. Now I'm older. I desire something different, something that is not, it is not what these, I don't know, I'm not gonna say what these men are offering, but anyway, I've changed. And I don't know, these men, they ain't really got it. But anyway, that's how I became a single mom. I do know that I desire to have no more children. That's not in my future. Okay, I'm lying. No, I'm not lying. I think the only way that I will make a sacrifice, okay, because it would be a real sacrifice from the heart, is if I found a top tier man, and I mean top tier, who had no children of his own. If you could be top tier and still got your own kids, my answer is no. I still don't want no kids by you. But he has to have no kids of his own because I honestly don't want no more kids. But if you haven't had the opportunity to, have your own kids, I get it, I wouldn't take that opportunity from a man if we, fell in love and da da da. I wouldn't do that. But that's the only way I could see myself ever having another baby. And I mean, that man gonna have to be good. Like, he gonna have to take care of that baby because my time is over. It is done, wrapped up, toss it out. It's like I had a 6-year-old. No, he was 6 when I had my daughter. Baby, I started over once. I'm not about to do it twice. Oh no. Now my daughter is 7. Who's about to, she going to end up being a mama because who's about to change diapers? Who's about to get up in the middle of the night having bottles and can't sleep and can't, no thank you. No, absolutely not. So, I can never say never. But what I do know is not a desire of my heart, okay? It's not something that I could see myself just willingly doing. So, I'm looking forward to my after 40 life. I'm closer than I probably look. And my son is going to college, hopefully. Or he'll be 18 and graduating. I'm not one that's going to force college down your throat, but hopefully you go to college. And he's 4 years, well, 4.5. I'm going to say 4.5. He will be 18. And I am looking forward to my after 40 life. Like, me and him are 20 years apart. And not that I really missed anything, I feel like I had it kind of good to where I didn't grow up like wanting to party and stuff. So when I had my son at 20, I got to go out sometimes, you know what I'm saying? But I don't feel like I was missing anything. I still got to live my life kind of not crazy. Like, I ain't stay out all times of night and, nobody was always watching my child. But I still got to somewhat enjoy my early 20s. So my 40s, it's not like I'm going to have to like, oh, I didn't get to do this when I was 20. It's not like that. It's really a peace of mind. Like, I really just want to, I want to travel more. And not saying that I haven't traveled now, because I have been very fortunate to travel now. I take my kids on vacation. Shout out to my mother-in-law. Me and her are actually still very close. We go on vacation with the kids. She takes them for the summers. Like, I am actually really blessed. And I know everyone out here doesn't have that same situation or, the same luxuries that I have, but that's my life. Your day is coming if you don't have those luxuries. But don't, in my opinion, if you can, do not like punish yourself or not celebrate yourself because you feel like, oh, I don't need to be doing that because I got kids. Or you look vacation wise, like if you feel like I don't need to be going on vacation because I got these kids or I got these bills or whatever it may be. You only get this one life to live, and I think that you should live it, honestly. Like I said, it's one life. Not saying going broke, don't go broke, but try and save for the things that you want. If you want to go on vacation, you want to experience some things, if you want to take your kids on vacation. I think my thing was I wanted my kids to experience the things that I was not able to experience growing up. And not saying that my parents were not broke. They just didn't take us on vacation. Like, we went to Disney, we went up the Mason-Dixon line, if you know what that is, okay? But other places, no. Out of the country, no. I got my passport when I was 23, 20. Like, my first trip was something I had to do on my own, you know what I'm saying? In which everybody is not fortunate to be able to travel and do all the things, but I wanted that for my kids. I wanted them to experience outside of America. Like, there's so much more to see, and I really have only taken them to Mexico, and my son has gone to Costa Rica with us, and my daughter, she just went to Mexico with us and for Thanksgiving, but she loved it. Like, seeing the culture, seeing the different things over there, like, she loved it. And I don't want, number one, for my daughter to have to grow up, and then the first thing a man is throwing in her face, like, oh, I can give you this, I can give you that, I can show you this, or take you on this vacation. Baby, she's been there. Show her something new, okay? Do something else. Bother someone else, okay? But yeah, those are the things that I just wanted for my children, and I haven't been able to always do it on my own. I'm not even gonna sit here and say that. But what I do, you know, appreciate is my mother-in-law. She has really, like, held it down. She has, you know, stepped up. Now, she doesn't live here in the DMV where I live, but like I said, she takes my kids every summer. Not my son anymore. He's old. Like, he don't want to go. But she takes my daughter for the whole summer, pays for summer camp, just gives me a break. And I really appreciate that because I know that's a luxury. Like, everybody don't have that. I'm looking for this one brush, and I don't know where it is. Yeah, like I was saying, I know everyone doesn't have that, so I'm grateful for that. I don't think that type of love, like, compares to anything, honestly. Like, it's such a, well, it's not even an easy thing to do because I know how much I spend on my kids just for, you know, like the regular, is this clean? Child. I really need to clean my brushes. I know how much I spend for my kids. The, what, 10, she keeps her for like a month and a half. So the 10 months I do have them, for her to be gracious to take her for a month and a half, pay for camp. You know how much camp is? Okay, camp. She feeds her, everything. Like, she really gives me a financial break. Okay. She gives me a mental break because it's a lot having 2 kids on your own. Like, you legit get no break, okay? Now, granted, my kids are a little older, so they're not infants. They are self-sufficient. I've trained them to take care of yourself, basically, you know? I keep a roof over your head, but they cook their own meals. They can take their own showers. They can do what they need to do, and I'm thankful for that as well because I don't feel like I have to do that much. I guess I gotta use this brush. I was trying to put it on this Dior, what is this? Backstage Face and Body Powder. It just kind of sets in the rest of the makeup. Anyway, yeah, I was just saying, you know, I'm thankful. I don't take any of this for granted because, yeah, I don't take anything that's in my life right now for granted. I do, like I said, I desire to get married again if it's the right situation, if it's the right man, if you know, just if. We'll see. But as of right now, that hasn't happened. So I'm still celebrating. I'm still celebrating myself on these Mother's Days. And let me stop lying. I am going out today for Mother's Day. Someone who loves me, okay, is taking me out, but they also don't got to do that either, you know? Like, I'm just over here just grateful for it all. I really am. I'm grateful that God has allowed me to be able to take care of my kids by myself. And, you know, I haven't experienced homelessness. I haven't experienced poverty. I haven't been broke. I'm close, you know, but we're not on the street. I just, you know, it could be so different. I know it's different for a lot of people. I know a lot of people have baby daddy drama or, you know, whatever. The father might not be taking care of the child. Whatever the case may be, we all have our different circumstances, but this story is about mine. And what I can say is one day your kids will grow up. They will get older and it will all be over. Like, you will be able to, you know, hopefully make up for the time that you feel like you've missed or you missed out on, but it's really nothing out there that you're missing out on. Your kids are really all that you need, okay? There's nothing that you're missing out on out there. It's all trash. It's all trash out here. But yeah, that's just my story. I'm pretty much done my makeup. I'm gonna add a little bit of blush. What blush? Honey, I don't even know what I'm wearing because it's raining cats and dogs outside. It's cold. I really wanted to be florally today. You know, Mother's Day. why is it cold? I have no idea what I'm wearing. I'm just going to do this blush. Keep it safe. So yeah, like I said, that's my story. That's where I'm at in life right now. And, you know, it is what it is. I miss my husband dearly. Wish he was still here. Along with grief, you know, sometimes if you haven't really like been through therapy, I had a period of time, and I'm not going to say that the thought has even really gone away. I didn't really properly, I'm going to say, well, I feel like I went through all the stages of grief. I've been through half of mortuary school, so I know what the stages of grief are. I know how they work. I know how to recognize them. So I do feel like I went through all the stages of grief. I think I battled between denial and like acceptance, because you might think I'm crazy. I mean, I never like went and saw my husband's dead body. Like, I didn't look at him in the casket. After they said he was on life support, so after they said they was gonna end that, I left, like not left the hospital, but I just left out of the room. I didn't see him after that. So my denial is that I'm gonna run into him somewhere out here. Maybe, you know, maybe he felt like he needed to go away for a little bit, and I'm gonna run into him out here. I don't want no comments about that, okay? Like I said, I'm in between. Well, I'm not in between. It's not always. I know the man is dead. I know he's not here. But that is just something that periodically crosses my mind. I could be honest about that. But I have accepted it. You know, I'm not asking God questions. Like, I'm also a saved woman, so I understand death. I understand why it happens. Everyone's going to die. So most time, like when other people die, if you're not really, really close to me, I don't get sad about it. Or I'm sad, but I don't cry and like question God. Like, oh my God, why did this have to happen? This and third. Like, there's always a reason. And if you know God for yourself, and you know, there's always a reason. It's not our job to question God, you know? So that was never even my question. Like, oh my God, God, why this happened to me? Why did, you know, it was never like that. I took it for what it was, and I pulled up my drawers and said, what are we going to do? How are we going to make it? And that's just where I'm at. We're in survival mode. Okay, we're making it. And that's the end of that. Before I put on mascara, I'm going to spray my face and set it, because that don't ever be good. Oh. Is there any more in here? I feel like nothing's in here. Just a little bit. So yeah, that's my story. It is 12. Oh, the time is really creeping. I'm gonna get dressed, and I'm gonna be back to apply whatever lip I'm gonna put on, and let this dry and put on my mascara. Actually, let's pull out the fan, because we don't have all day. I got this from Amazon. If you're wondering, I really use it when I'm hot, or when I have lash extensions on. I use it to dry my lashes, but it also comes in handy for so much more, like drying down your face spray. Child, I don't know what this hair about to look like. It already looks like it's about to be a disaster, but I'm gonna put some mascara on. All right, I'm put some mascara on and twist my hair, and I'll be back. Okay, so this is the wash and go. It actually looked really good. Like I said, I'll leave it down below. If you know the Do brand, I used the foam, just foam, did a little twist. It looked really good. It came out, had a lot of definition. The only thing is my twist in the front, because I don't care about natural curl. That's my leave out area where I flat iron a lot. So as you can see, like right here, it's like a little bit looser. It's not as tight as the back. So it was kind of just hanging. So I just put it up in the bun because honestly, it's raining outside. It's going to look like a frizzy mess at the end of the night anyway. So I just put it up in this bun, try to keep it kind of full, not too tight. And yeah, did just a little bit of baby hair. I might tie my hair down. I might not because I used my Eco Styler gel, and then I did the Eben edge control. And if you know anything about that edge control, it lays flat. Like you see, my hair is flat now. But if I tie it down with my tight scarf, is like some stockings, tights, y'all know, black tights. I just cut the leg off, use that to tie my hair down. But it will stick to this. If I put it on and it dries on this, it'll stick. And then when I try to take it off, it might end up white and crusty, number one. Or it will pull up, the hair will pull up when I take this off. So I think I'm gonna leave this out for right now. It's not that serious. For a lip, I'm not sure what lip I want to do. I added some mascara. I use this Chanel mascara that I got probably from the Chanel counter. It's just like a little sample or whatever. It also comes with a primer. So I use that for, if y'all can hear my kids, I live in a house of gamers, okay? My son's room is right here. He's on the game. My daughter's room is over there. She's playing Roblox. Get me out this house, okay? Whew. Anyway, I use this mascara. I like it. I mean, mascara is mascara. It's not clumpy or anything. I like it. But I think I'm gonna use this Maybelline Sky High for the bottom just because the brush is skinny, so. I know y'all can hear that. Anyway, I just added just a little bit, just so it won't look dusty and crusty. I kind of want to do like a little highlight, but where am I? They won't shut up. Where am I going? My favorite like golden highlight is the Becca. Do they still have Becca? Is Becca still a thing? The chocolate Goldie. This is what it looks like. It's like a true brown, and child, all my brushes are like non-existent. I really think my daughter be stealing them because where are my brushes at? Like, I can't find not one brush that I be using. Like, where's all my stuff at? Child. Wow, I can't find it. My I think it was like an Anastasia Beverly Hills brush I like to use, so I guess I'm gonna have to use this blush brush just to tap and give me like a little, okay, a little down the nose action. Okay, so that's it. Anyway, so this is that. I am about to get dressed because I have to leave in 30 minutes because I have to go all the way on the other side of the world to, yeah. So yeah, this is the look. It's really pretty. So if you, and make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and comment down in the comments if you've ever gone through grief and what you did to not get over it, but to help pass the time along. So love you guys and see you next time.
Far from shy, so let's talk.